This video is going to be a pretty short one. I'm just going to show you how to use the extrude tool. At this point I'm going to assume that you already have your sketch made. And so just go ahead and click on the extrude button up here. And the first thing you're going to want to do is select faces and sketches to extrude. So you can turn your picture a little bit if you want. And you're just going to go ahead and... that didn't work well. There we go. And you're just going to select all the little areas that you want to extrude. So you've got options here. I'm going to extrude that piece, and that piece. And I like to be able to switch back and forth here to rotate around. Now you've got some different options here. Right now you're adding material, so you can see that it's actually adding new material to the part. You can also set it to remove material, which is going to cut into a part. There's some other options, new and intersect. I wouldn't use those, especially the intersect. That one's a little more advanced. And then you should be using a solid and not a surface, just like Inventor. And then down here, this next option is for your type of extrusion. So you can switch directions. Switching directions there isn't going to do anything because I'm trying to remove material that isn't there. So I need to go that way still. And then you've got some options here. Blind is the same as distance in Inventor. It's just going to tell you how far to go without regard to anything else. You've also got things like symmetric if you want to go the same distance in both directions. Up to next is just going to automatically go until it hits something. Up to face is going to let you select whatever face you want it to stop at. Up to part is going to only work if you have multiple parts in here, so probably not going to be using that one. Up to vertex is going to let you select a point that you want to stop at rather than a face. And through all is actually what I want to use here, is just going to go through all. At this point, if you select through all, you don't have the option to use a distance anymore. Now there's some more options here. Draft is the same thing as a taper angle. So if I'm going to put in, say, 10 degrees, you can see how it's actually getting bigger as it goes through. If you want to do something like that, you can, of course, go in like the opposite direction so it gets 10 degrees smaller as you go. I'm not sure if you can put in a negative number or not. No, it doesn't let you do a negative number. But you can put in something like 10 degrees and then just change the direction if you want to go the other way. I don't want to do that. I want mine to go straight through. I'm not really sure what these other ones do. They're a little more advanced features here. Things that we haven't gotten into in Inventor and aren't going to get into here. So then when you're done, just hit the checkbox and you'll have your extrusion all made up, ready to go.